What's up, guys? You are watching Ceylon Ranking real-time web development using C Sharp. Today is the second day of our web series, and the last day we have discussed about our agenda. And today onwards, we can move to the hands-on experience of our web development. Since we are dealing with the ASP.NET MVC, first of all, we want to understand a little bit about this MVC architecture. So first of all, I will explain what are these MVC. M is for model. And what do you mean by this model? Model means the classes. Classes in your web application. Classes means actually they represent the database table. They represents the database table. As an example, if you think about an e-commerce web application, think about the classes which involve with this e-commerce web application. What are the database tables in this e-commerce web application? What are the tables you are creating? You are creating a order table, or you will be creating product table. You are creating payment table, and also gift handling, also category. Like this way you are creating tables. So these are the classes which involve in your application. So these things we put under the model. So model means classes in the database table, right? Then we will see about the what is called the controller. uh, controller means the logic that you are applying in your application. Controller means the logic. Logic means actually the grouped operations. Grouped operations. That means you. What do you mean by this grouped? You can call in any way grouped or CRUD. So the CRUD operations. CRUD operations means C for create and R for retrieve or retrieve. Retrieve means in our database it is the select option, and U means the update, and D means the delete. These are the normal CRUD operations, and apart to that you are doing search operation, sort operation, and the pagination as well. I will explain what are these words one by one when we moving forward. So up to this level you have to understand this controller means the logic. Logic means the CRUD operations that you are doing in your application. So by using this CRUD operations, what are the things you are going to do here? What is the main task of this one? This create, retrieve, update, delete, like that way. What you are doing, and you are handling user requests. That means you have to understand logic means you are handling the user requests. Again, back to the model. Model means the classes which represents the database table. As an example, order table, product table, payment table, category, like that way. Spelling mistake, I think. Right. Then controller means the logic. That means the CRUD operations. CRUD operations, by using these CRUD operations, you are handling the user requests. As an example, Now, according to this diagram, client makes the request and the server is responding. Now, in our controller, what it is doing, it is handling this client request. That means, according to client request, update, delete, create, something like that way. So according to that, the server is responding. That means updating the database. Like that way, the things are doing. Those things are happening under the controller. That means all those ASP.NET files, the C# things are available in this controller. Then what about the views? Views means view. V means the view. V means views. Views means the HTML pages. HTML pages. That means the user interface. User interface. What you can see that is under this views. That means views means it is the HTML pages. Simply you can consider it as the user interface. That means the list, what you can see in the list, what you can see as a list, that is called the what we call view. Now according to the user request, this the database operations are happening in the database, that is according to controller. By using that one, you can see a list in the website that will be available in according to this views. Now I'm going to develop my first web application, so that I want to have an IDE. So as the IDE, I will be using, since this is C#, normally the C# and the Microsoft .NET environment, it is going with the Visual Studio. So I will be using here Visual Studio 2019. So because you can use any of the Visual Studio versions, but I will be preferring to have Visual Studio 2019 since it is the latest version. First of all, I will show you how to install Visual Studio 2019. So here, go to the Google and type just Visual Studio. Then it will be coming to this one, the Visual Studio website, Visual Studio IDE code editor. Like that way, you can go to this one. Then when you scroll down, you can find out the IDE. So Visual Studio, here come and get the community version because it is free, and community version. Then you can go there, and yeah, then the installer, this Visual Studio community installer will be uh, downloaded. Then you can go there and you can install the things. So when you install the things, it will be automatically taking the things, and it will take some time because this is a huge package. uh, uh, it is like more than according to the things what you are uploading, it will be take some time. Like this is more than 3.5 gigabytes, so it will take some time. So I have already installed Visual Studio 2019. So here I will go to the start button, and here I will type just Visual Studio. Then I can have the Visual Studio ID like this way. So these are the previous projects that I have done. Now I will be moving to this create new project. Then if you go to the create new project, your earlier projects will be visualized like this way. Otherwise it will be showing here. Now since my computer is little bit overloaded, that's why these things are not showing. Right, so I will be moving to this one because I have to select the what we call technology as ASP.NET web applications. Since I have already done that one, it is come to this way. Otherwise we will be taking it here. When you are newly open the things, it will be showing the different types of technology, or you can go here and search and get it. So I will be selecting from here by double clicking like this. So then it will be moving to this one. You can insert your project name and the location you can change if you like. And here is the framework of the .NET. So normally the latest framework is available, so it is 4.72, because now ASP.NET is outdated, and ASP.NET Core is the upcoming and newly released one. So the last version of the ASP.NET is this framework, so you have to go with that one. I'll put my web application name as e-commerce e-com ecom, like that way. Then what you want to do, you have to go here and create. Then after it is reaching to this one, you have to just take this empty, select empty, and according to here you put this authentication as no authentication, because now since you are we are developing the things from scratch, that's why we are doing like we are following this order. You have to first select this empty, and here no authentication, and here add folders and core references, there you select this MVC. After that go here, and you don't want to have a Docker support, but configure for HTTPS is you want that one, the HTTP configuration. After that you can go here and create. After that our ID is loaded like this. So after reaching to this uh, the ID, you can see two main things. One thing is the Server Explorer, and here you can see the Solution Explorer. Now if you can't see the Solution Explorer like this way, you can just come to this icon. You can see there Solution Explorer is there. Just double click, and then it will be open. So here this is our project ecom, and under that disconnected services, properties and references are available. And after that these folders are available: app data, app start, and after that our controller, model, and the views are available. So these are the things what we want to know. Okay, I'll wind up the session from here, and I will be explaining how is this folder structure and how to make the application. uh, those things I will be explaining in the next session. So stay tuned with us. Thank you very much.